to Hockey Town. It's a place where dreams are found. We fought so many battles here, and we're the ones that they will fear. The club resides within our town. We won't stop, no letting down. The cup is ours, we're all to drink. It's our town, let's rock this ring. Hey, Hockey Town. Not alone, just look around. Hey, Hockey Town. Let's hear the sound. Turn, the buggies drop, the people burn. Flesh speed, some brilliant daring. Red lights flash, the horns are blaring. Hockey Town, our hunger's fed by our men in white and red. They dazzle us before our eyes. Lord Stanley's Cup, we have the prize. Hockey Town, not alone, just look around. Hockey Town, let's hear the sound. Hockey Town, play hockey.
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Main Street Prowlers. Today we have Chris Paula, who's hopefully doing a lot better than his last stint in the public eye.
That weekend, Jeremy Skiba became a media sensation.
Yeah, he was happy about it.
I mean,
I bet Joe wasn't.
I mean, I've heard Jeremy has been talking a lot about it around the.
Oh yeah.
So.
Little celebrity now. So.
I mean, it's gone international, so might as well, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, I do want to touch base on that game where it was you and Santa Guida during that game. Run down exactly what happened. Because you left after the second period.
Right.
So what led up to you being pulled?
Well, towards the end of the second period, I got an injury. So kind of talked to the medical staff after the period, and we decided that was it. I had a concussion. So I was out for a couple weeks, and I've been skating now and feeling really good again.
Well, that's awesome, and it's really great to hear.
Well, I think what he's also asking is, as us being fans, is like, what's the chances of losing 3 goalies in one weekend? Really,
Not very good.
Are they rushing the big time, or?
It was just kind of a fluky thing. It doesn't happen very often, but just 3 guys, just I guess bad luck if you want to call it that, but all in within 2 days. So.
And it's but from what we hear, you are the primary cause of us getting Kelly Curl signed for the game.
Yeah.
So it's explain that little situation to us, because he's now the color commentator for the Thunderbirds, who you used to play for too.
Right.
Are you guys just best friends, or?
Yeah, me and Kelly are really good friends. He had heard that we were down a couple goalies with me and Santa getting hurt. So we reached out to him, and he helped us out big time. Made the drive and at least gave us a goal so we could play the game.
And thank God, because it's especially with him being as good as he once was.
Yeah.
So.
No, he's a great guy, and he's a great teammate too. Everyone loves him that meets him. So we were really lucky to have him.
It's I believe you were backing him up when he was actually in his prime in 2017-18.
Yeah, I wouldn't say if I was backing him up. He would love to hear that though. But no, I was out with some injuries that year, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I had limited games, but Kelly actually got to play quite a bit, and he battles really hard in there. So he won us some big games that year.
And it just gave them a 1-2 punch during that season too.
For sure. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch.
we got a few guys now.
And the biggest concern now too is having 4 basically starters, including yourself. What's your hope in going forward after the injury?
My hope is just whenever Joe tells me to play, to go in there and battle as hard as I can. And that's really all my focus is on.
And thank God, because from what we hear, you love the city. So.
Oh, I do. I've had a really good time here. So
Well, we could describe you guys as the four-headed monster.
whatever you guys want to call it.
That's- essentially, all 4 of you can start on any given night. So.
Yeah.
Which is good for a team to have.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. The better the players, it's good for the team. So.
Yeah, especially if like 1 or 2 of you can get called up on a weekend too.
Yeah.
So, how was it with Scott getting basically bought out to come here? Was it easy to implement him into your kind of your position since you were off?
Yeah, no, I got to meet Scotty this past week when I came back from my injury, and he's a really good guy, and he's played solid for us so far. He's played a few games, so we're really excited to have him.
And he's definitely come through with us when you and Santa were out. So.
For sure, yeah.
Definitely one of the hardest workers we've seen. Kind of reminds me of when Simmons left and you had to take over when he got called up.
Oh, Simons? Yeah.
Yeah. And because you, literally the next game, you got that shutout. And that just proved that you wanted to play, that you were here to play for us.
Right.
So.
Yeah, well, Slimer and I were kind of going back and forth there for a month or so, and then he got the opportunity to get called up, and he was playing really good, so we're all happy for him. And then, I had to play a few extra games, so it was exciting. And like I said, whatever Joe says to play, just try my best,
All right. And you definitely proved it with the shutout and the good stint right before your injury. So.
Yeah, thank you.
And
At least this time when we have a guest on, he doesn't go up to the SPHL. Nipper.
It's not like we're going to be.
Yeah, we were just getting ready to have him on that show that the following week we saw him at the game.
Oh, really? Yeah.
He agreed to come on the show, and then he got called up.
Literally
okay.
like 16 hours.
So you guys are good luck then.
And whether it be people scoring goals or going up to the SPHL.
Oh, okay.
So expect to get called up the next game to play.
All right. I'm excited for that.
It's just our inside joke that we're.
We also were good luck when it came to guys scoring goals.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if I'm going to score too many goals.
right.
Come on, you can get empty netter. Come on.
You'll be the next Chris Osborne.
Okay.
Pecorini. He's the last one to score in the NHL.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you actually just graduated like 3-4 years ago.
Right. Yep.
Which is actually from the likes of the rest of the league is you're actually relatively young in that sense. So how does it feel to be actually one of the youngest goalies, one of the best goalies at that too, to be in the league?
No, it's been awesome. I graduated a few years ago, and unfortunately the last couple of years I've been hurt quite a bit, so I haven't gotten to play as much as I would have liked. But so far this year it's been great, and it's been a lot of fun. We have a really good group of guys, as you guys know. So it's been a really good time.
And I have to admit also that your save percentage and your goals against average have gone up tremendously from last year to this year.
Yeah.
Especially between you and Simon splitting time, especially after Simon got called up. The shutout after that game was marvelous. Even the game in Columbus was very well played also, although yes, it was a high scoring game. You handled yourself very well during that time period.
Well, the key to being a good goalie is having good defense. So we got some really good D this year, so that's helped.
Yeah. Especially the rookies that actually do want to play too.
Yeah. No, we got a lot of good rookies this year, and guys have been stepping up. And it seems like every game we have someone new stepping up. And even if they're not getting goals or assists, they're contributing in other ways, blocking shots or drawing penalties. So we have that kind of group where if somebody needs to step up that night, they'll go and do it. So.
And that's exactly what this team has needed in years.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
And we've joked in the last 4 years, only the top line would score.
Right.
But this year it seems all 4 lines are producing almost equally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and that's when it's best too. When you can rely on, you can throw any line out there and know that you're going to get some production.
Yeah.
That's huge.
and like you said, in any kind of department as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and it's good because it takes a little bit weight off of your shoulders as a goalie.
Yeah.
So it's not like you feel like you have to be the stopper,
Right. Yeah.
so to say.
Your friend Kevin says hi. Hello, Kevin.
So it's a relief. And I don't want to make that kind of pun, but it's a relief.
Yeah.
You don't have to be the number 1 player night in and night out.
Right.
So
James asked, how much longer are you going to be out for?
Hopefully not long. James, I feel pretty good, so it's up to Joe and when he feels comfortable to let me play. I know he's been pretty conservative and he wants to make sure I'm fully healthy. So I feel really good, and I feel like I'm ready to play whenever Joe will let me. So.
That's understandable because we have seen in the past where they bring somebody back too soon.
Right.
You know, almost immediately right back out.
Right. Yeah. So
I just saw it.
it's kind of out of my hands at this point.
Right.
Any pros here?
what does Daniel say?
Any pros here?
Definitely not me. On that though too, we definitely want to see you back in because I was excited when we picked you up from Carolina, personally for myself, because they were even a great team in 2017-18. So to get that kind of that kind of power in the backfield.
Yeah.
So
Hello, Crystal.
so it just gives us that amazingness.
Yeah, well, it'd be great to win the cup against them with the players that they traded.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because I played with Dalton Jay for a little bit there too.
So
yeah.
Any college?
Sorry?
Any college Daniel was saying?
Sure.
he's asking if you went to college.
Yeah, I went to Niagara University, so it's pretty close. I'm from Buffalo, New York, so it's pretty close. So that's where I played my NCAA hockey. So
My mom's from East Rochester, New York.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's pretty close too. So
And you got your juniors, from what I was looking at, you got your junior career started over in Portland playing for the Junior Pirates too.
yep, that's where I played. My last team I played for before I went to college.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
Somebody's asking about your podcast.
my podcast.
From Carson.
That's Carson. Yeah, Carson's actually a buddy of mine. So we played college hockey together in Niagara. So he's a really good goalie himself, and yeah, he and I did a little bit of a podcast this summer. So it's called Motivology. So it's about mindset. So yeah, we had a good time with that. Hopefully, trying to help some people. Thanks, Jobs.
Now I have to know the reasoning behind that nickname, because that's not exactly one word you hear.
Chubbs?
Yes.
So his name's Carson Chubak. So it's spelled C-H-U-B.
Okay.
So at school, we just kind of gave him the nickname Chubbs. He just ran with it, loved it. So
Crystal has a question. Mr. Pollen, what is your most favorite rink to play in, and what are you most looking forward to for the rest of the season?
it's a good question. I love playing at this rink. You guys are awesome. Like the fans are awesome here. So it can get pretty loud. Especially I remember last year in the playoffs, it was real intense there. So I love our rink. As far as other rinks, Watertown's pretty nice to play in because it's real small. Fans are kind of on top of you, so that can get pretty intense there too. And then what was Crystal's second question?
What are you most looking forward to for the rest of the season?
Hopefully winning a championship. So that's what we've all been trying for here. So
Now, what was your first position when you started playing hockey? Was it goalie? Was it forward?
So I started skating as a forward. So my first couple of years of playing like house league, I played forward, but I was like 7 or 8 when I switched to goalie, pretty young. So Dominic Hasek was my favorite player. So yeah, and you guys, the Red Wing fans, would know
Of
him
course.
too. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
that's
Matter of fact, he was a pain this time when he was in Buffalo.
yeah.
I'm glad when he came to Detroit. Lord knows, I don't know how his unorthodox style stayed in Detroit. But
Yeah.
I'm glad
Yeah.
the cups that he won for us was wonderful.
Yeah, he deserved it for sure.
At that
We
point in
are-
his career, he
We
could've-
our league is the
Slept in the
FPHL, Federal Prospect Hockey League. It is semi-pro. We are the farm league for the SPHL.
It's the lowest pro league in North America.
Yeah. So like single A hockey.
Yeah.
if you want to put it like to baseball, it'd be like rookie A, kind of
No,
like that.
It'd be like single A.
Yeah.
It'd be like low single A.
Yeah.
And the SPHL would be high single A if you're comparing it to baseball. And then
Right.
ECHL is double A.
Yep.
AHL is triple A, and then obviously the NHL is
Major leagues. Yeah.
major leagues.
So, but we definitely try to give you the major league kind of feel though.
I guess your friend's trying to have fun with you. He wants to know if any of us have seen your mullet from college.
Post a picture.
It got pretty long. So
I had,
Yeah.
I had one in high school.
Post a picture in the comment section for us to see.
My hair was down to my backside.
oh really? Mine wasn't that long. No.
Yeah, then it all moved to his chin.
Hey, it keeps his face warm. Come on.
Chris, you don't think I don't know that?
I think I knew a little bit more though. True.
Yeah, you got me beat for sure.
I don't want to grow it that long.
When did this show turn into the best hair?
About 20 episodes ago.
True. It originally started off as with Joe as a hot dog eating contest show. Now it's best
Yeah.
hair.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, he's gonna get Feds to do that show too.
yeah.
Then we moved to Big Boy, and that kind of went by the wayside.
Yeah. Matt Graham tried to get it started up again, but it just really.
Right.
Well,
And
none of them, after they found out how many I could eat, they didn't. They said they don't want to do it now. I could eat 13 easily.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Me
pretty
and
good.
him could do a tag team.
So
I do like a good 8 or 9.
That'd be tough to beat. For sure.
I've already volunteered myself as the referee.
Oh yeah.
I still sit down and eat a large pizza and a half by myself.
It's not bad.
so I guess the next question is, if you had to team up with somebody for an eating contest, who would you team up with from the team?
From the team. Oh. You know, I feel like me and Dave Nippert could do some damage. So I think we could equal
We did
that.
say from the team.
That's
Well, Nipper's still tag team on
Yeah,
the team.
he's still
He's
got his rights.
anybody that takes on Matt Beer is still on the team.
Yeah, he can eat too, Jersey.
Yeah. It just. I'm sorry, but that fight was kind of weird. Them both being former Prowlers. Well,
Well,
never-
they were never teammates with the Prowlers, though.
yeah, true.
different years.
For years, yeah.
Either way,
Now, what's
gibberish.
What's the
Oh wait,
lowest-
he actually posted a.
What is that?
He posted a pic.
It's not
But
on
it's
my.
coming.
Ooh,
Oh, it's a link.
Oh, somebody click on the link.
please. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
I don't think links can,
Do you mind if we show that on?
It's all good, man. I think it'll make Chubb's here happy. So.
So, something we noticed over the weekend was there was a anonymous poll from FPHL players on Bus League hockey, and you said we were the best fans. Other players in the league don't agree with you on that, and
Well, it would be
some-
tough because honestly, I wouldn't have known it either until I played here.
Right.
And then when you
Right.
play here and you're playing in this rink every game, like you can feel the fans. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it would be hard to judge if you're only here once a month or once every couple of months.
Right.
Plus, you guys are hard to play against. Like I remember I played a game here in Carolina, and you guys are You guys are a tough crowd, so it's way better playing here in front of you guys as a home team.
I guess that's why Columbus doesn't play in the league anymore.
You know, but we harass mostly the goalie, not,
I know.
not the player.
I know, so I would know
It
firsthand.
depends if the player does something.
Yeah.
It depends on which player it is too. Like
Oh, that ain't that
Whitcomb,
bad.
Howie.
I'm sure.
Jake Howie, but that's just because of his name.
Oh yeah.
So we got the picture pulled up right now.
Because-
So
You see it?
what year is that
Little
from?
closer.
That's from my senior year at school.
There we go.
Hey,
That's my senior year at school, so yeah, my hair is getting pretty long by then.
kind of
Austin Federley son.
reminds me like of the Jaeger haircut.
Yager?
Yeah, Jaeger. Sorry, Jaeger. Wow. I swear, guys, I'm not a drunk.
It's not.
I'm not a drunk.
So we're drinking again, haven't you?
Chris.
What are you thinking about, Jägermeister instead?
Chris.
What's in the quote there?
Yeah.
Is it Jägermeister or Jagermeister?
But no, it's serious. It's kind of like the Jaeger kind of haircut, so it's actually gives you more credibility. In the,
Yeah, the boys liked it, so.
Jager had more of a poof on his head though.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
But that's probably because he had it permed every day.
yeah. He had a good one. He had the best for sure.
Yeah.
So.
so. But either way, it's no one can top the goalie haircut. As,
So Sunday was the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of it?
Yeah, a bunch of us got together, so it was a good time. It was a good game too.
Yeah.
Did you have a dog in the fight?
I didn't have a dog in the fight. I'm a Bills fan, so I was hoping,
at least
but
they've made
not
it
quite
to
this year.
At least they've made it to the Super Bowl.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a long time ago, but hopefully soon.
who is the most voted for out of your group then?
The most what?
A voted for team out of your group.
Ooh,
We got quite a few Lions fans.
Oh.
We got quite a few Lions fans. I know
it's okay,
a
Mike.
couple Packers fans. So
That's even worse, the Packers fans.
Commercial?
Yeah, that's I can't believe it's already been 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. We got the Beat All Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on the wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Border City Paranormal is a professional paranormal team located in the Blue Water area. If you have any uneasy feelings, hear bumps in the night that cannot be explained, or hear rumors about your home or business, please give us a call.
Mr. Hoffman.
Hi and welcome back. Before we get back to anything,
Quick,
we're down here at Big Boy.
in Fort Gratiot.
Yes, in Fort Gratiot. It's our commercial isn't working for them right now, and I'm sorry, Jason. I'm sorry.
Back to
but-
work, Jason.
but Big Boy Fort Gratiot, they actually just put up a new sign at McMorran, which is part of the post I put up today, and it's actually pretty nice, the sign in McMorran right now, because it has Big Boy actually holding a stick and has a helmet on. So you don't really see that much with those kind of famous logos.
Yeah.
But
Oh, Jason is working. He's at the register.
I think
one.
that's also part of the logo is the same as the pin that I
right,
went through.
and that's what I was just about to say. They all corporate Big Boy actually sponsors youth hockey out in Fraser, Michigan,
Yeah.
and they made it to Silver Six this year, and they did perform really well.
Yep.
They didn't win, unfortunately, but they actually performed for one of the new teams out there. They performed
Yeah.
better than I have ever expected. So,
Out of the 11 years that I've been working with them, it's the first year
Yeah.
I've seen them there.
Speaking of Matt Graham, he's on right now.
so I guess we need to get to these questions then, right?
Other plug. Coming up on February 12th from 4 to 8 p.m. It's the Port Huron Prowlers fundraiser at a little something in downtown Port Huron. It's from 4 to 8. Meet players, meet Mets, get an autograph from Mets. 20% of all sales made from a little something is going to go directly to supporting the Prowlers.
Which is it's a good event, especially with how much the Prowlers do pay out of pocket.
Yes.
So it's you've seen firsthand.
Now, Hoffman asked, which none of us can probably even predict that, Hoffman, but we definitely would want to see him back. He asked if he'll be back next season. But unfortunately, when it comes to hockey, you never know what's going to happen.
Not the most predictable sport, but I'd love to. If that all works out, I've had a really good time here the last couple of years, so I'd love to if it was up to me.
And it's unfortunate too with low A hockey, you don't exactly get the multi-year contracts either.
No, it's not the most financially stable
No.
lifestyle, but no, it's a good time. I'd love to if it works out.
And Matt Graham said, "Hey, Paulie, is that a deep V neck or a polo?"
Well, Grammer told me he was going to be watching, so I made sure I did one button down.
So you just have to bring him on the show too.
Oh yeah, he'll be on next week. Don't worry.
We can't wait. So
We can get an update from the assistant coach
exactly.
again, since he's been on the show once.
I guess we need to lead off with
Which makes him the better coach than Joe, because Joe's only been on the show once, and Matt Graham's going to be on twice.
Yeah.
let's make the awkward question, guys. Matt Graham or Joe Pace is a better coach?
I think they work great together. That's as much as I'll say there.
Good political answer.
Every time. They put
One of these players I'm going to get to slip up.
one time. We'll just ask Matt next week who the better coach is.
You know Matt's going to say him.
Sorry, Joe, but let's get to these rapid fire questions. Let's start off. Who is your favorite player to play with formerly?
Or currently, it doesn't matter.
I won't say anyone this year because I love them all. You know, in college it was Chubbs, this guy who was asked about 12 questions already. So,
Who was your favorite player to watch?
Dominic Hasek, for sure, 100%.
And then
Favorite NHL team?
Sabres. Yeah.
and then who was your favorite team to play with?
I really love playing at school at Niagara, and as far as pro, I've loved it here. So
That's good. And then, so it's
Favorite team to play against?
against,
there's
it's a
so
tough
many-
one. There's a lot of teams out there. We have some good battles with Carolina, so those are pretty intense. I still got a lot of fans down there that. So yeah, it's really cool to go back down there. Mentor gets a little chippy, so we kind of like those games too.
We won't talk about them with their recent problems. They got enough to deal with.
Oh, and congratulations to Battle Creek on getting your 4th point of the season.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
Hopefully
We're
they
actually
stay
cheering
there for a little bit.
I don't think that's going to be a problem with you guys making the playoffs this year.
but hey,
Playoffs already being set.
with where they came from though, that's actually good for that team.
For sure, yeah.
So
Still, Amar's the only team to actually lose to them.
Yeah, knock on wood.
So I said still.
um,
Because we play them
We play them this weekend.
Yeah.
And then we play Elmira on Sunday.
yeah.
That'll be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kristen Brown's going to show up. Who? Kristen Brown?
Yeah.
Because that's a day game.
Oh.
It's a day game, but it might have something to do with the team that's playing too.
Her favorite player is Mafus.
Oh yeah. He's a lot of people's favorite player.
So being a goalie, how is it defending that kind of player?
Mafus?
Yeah.
He knows how to get points. So he's good at finding guys on the ice. He drives the net hard. He plays hard. So yeah, you know when he's on the ice, they're probably going to get a good scoring chance. So
Is there any kind of strategy you try to come up with to stop him?
try really hard. Yeah.
The only way possible, right?
Yeah.
All right. Your friend asked, who leads the Shell all-time series between us on the Bible?
So Carson and I have played NHL, the video game.
Okay.
So we played that quite a bit, especially when we were in college. And I'd say he's won a couple more times than me, but it's pretty close. So thanks, Jobs.
Um,
I played it.
Do you guys play on?
Oh
You guys
yeah,
play on
My average
Xbox
score-
or PlayStation?
Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah. My average score is like 100 and something to
you also play at the weekend.
But I got it set for easy.
Oh, okay.
He's got it set for rookie.
Oh, okay.
Or no.
So time to step
beginner.
it up. Yeah, time to step it
He's on the
up. You
rookie
graduated. Yeah.
So, I just do it as a stress,
Yeah,
release stress. You know.
Yeah.
Then he uses like Dylan Larkin to beat every player up too.
No, I don't change the teams. I use the teams the way they are. I just, rookie.
Right.
So, what's your favorite arena to play in? Then?
Besides McMorrin.
Besides McMorrin, I really like Watertown, and then obviously Carolina has a pretty good show down there. So I'd say those are my two favorite.
One's right on top of you. The other one has a lot more fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what's your favorite sports movie?
Sports movie. Huh. That's a good question. I really like Youngblood, old hockey movie. I really like that. So off the top of my head, that's what I'd say.
Your favorite movie in general?
The Town. I like that a lot. With Ben Affleck, based in Boston. It's a good movie. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out.
Favorite music style.
Country. Yeah, big country guy.
So it's also the one with the most emerging artists too.
Right. Yeah.
So,
It's getting bigger and bigger. Yeah.
and so who would your favorite artist be then?
Right now, I'm kind of like Chase Rice, Luke Combs. Those two guys, probably the most I listen to right now. So
Most diverse in their music making.
yeah, they're both
So.
pretty good. Yeah.
And I believe Combs is coming into Faster Horses this year too.
That's what I heard.
So,
Yeah.
that's-
I might have to make a trip there. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I'll tell you this right now. It is one big party. I ended up driving for him for a couple of years running. And I gotta admit, the people there are very entertaining.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah.
What do you expect from a music festival?
I mean, you gotta understand. I can tell you the stories that happened to me while I was
You
down
could go
here.
to Coachella and say those people are entertaining.
No, see, you gotta understand. These are adults, and I don't know if this kid's watching the show at the moment, so I can't really say what happened.
Which one? Dalton Young?
But
Former
Let's just say that.
That's somebody we.
Let's just say that it was a stripper show.
So the Elmira mascot showed up.
yes. But no, there's seriously a difference between regular music festivals and country music festivals. It's seriously like country music festivals are at such a higher level.
I'll put it like this: this one would be compared to Woodstock.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So
Okay.
You have not been to Wheatland then?
no, I have not. I've not had the pleasure, but I tell you, it's a fun place.
If you could add one song to the mix at the arena, which would it be? Because we need new music at the arena.
I'm gonna have to think about that and come back to you guys on that one. I don't
Are you
know.
joining the Eddies?
We got some pretty decent songs.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah, it's not bad.
Rob
Still-
was asking are you interested in joining the Yetis as a goalie?
You know, I'm not a great rollerblader, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna stick to ice right now.
I guess with Jeff Blum constantly going to the arena, you have that extra help though, right?
What's that?
Jeff Blum, he's a
yeah.
GM of the,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
you always have that extra help.
Yeah.
And speaking of the Yeti, the third round took place on Saturday, and with the third pick in the third round, which was announced at 8 p.m., the Port Huron Yetis select Kyle Novak, who currently plays in the ECHL, has played at Western Michigan previously, and also has UHL or USHL experience.
Yes. Oh, it's another great ad for us.
Yep.
So what did you think of the ad of Disco Cowboy for the weekend?
It was pretty good. The boys loved it. He was a great guy, so I got along well with the boys. So I was excited to have him.
Anyone in our section was half the night Friday.
Well, we got a good laugh out of him because he jumped up on the chair and he got his leg stuck in the chair.
I saw that.
And kept dancing.
We were hoping he'd score a goal on Saturday.
We all were hoping that, yeah.
Fight.
We thought he got the one at first because he got nice, but
Yeah, he was. He was a +1.
yeah.
So.
Hey, that's a great way to end your career as a +1.
Yeah.
So.
He was really excited to do it too. So it was awesome.
One good thing is adding players like that is that they can actually go on and perform if they haven't actually played professional at all.
Right.
So.
Well, it was cool to kind of. He said it was like a lifelong dream of his. So, and he was a great guy and got a few shifts and he did well. So we were all really excited for him.
It's coming from a person that played for Team USA though. So what's his lifelong dream? He played for the country. So, and I guess he played with Joe down in the tournament over the Memorial Day tournament that they played last year.
Okay.
So, I guess he's really good.
Yeah.
Definitely one person that you need to look out as far as a goalie.
Yeah.
Now you've said you've gone back to practicing with the team.
Yep.
So that's definitely a plus. There's some fresh new faces since you've last played.
Yep.
So who do you honestly like the best as a player on the team?
As a player, as a person.
It's either or because
Yeah, that's a very tough question to answer. We have, honestly, every guy is unique, right? So I think that's what makes a successful team, having guys that can fill different roles, and we got guys that can score. We got guys that can shut down. Like for example, Brian Parsons he has quite a few assists, no goals, but he always shuts it down game in and game out. So you need guys like that to win a championship. So
all right, and he's definitely very chippy.
Oh yeah. I'll stick up for the boys for sure. So.
It's nice to have that kind of defense in front of you, though. Too,
Oh yeah,
so.
yeah. It makes a huge difference, and I can speak on behalf of all the goalies. We love how hard the D play, and the fact that they're willing to protect us and stand up for us and each other. It's huge.
And it's another weird situation though. Is Joe Pace being the head coach, he also stands in front of you as a defense.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that? How weird is that for you to have your head coach on ice with you?
Last year, the first couple of games, it was a little interesting. Like, it's just not something I've never done before. But now you're used to it.
Yeah.
Like, when he's in the locker room, he's on the bench. He's a coach, and when he's on the ice, he's playing. And just the same thing as another defenseman. It's still taught to him the same and communicate with each other, and still have a common goal, trying to keep the puck out. So.
True.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one of the guys.
Oh yeah. Oh, he for sure is. Yeah.
Definitely one to have fun too.
Oh yeah.
So it's
he's a great time. So. Loves to win too. So definitely more fun, especially on the road when we win.
Yeah. We just got a new cup this year too. So it's,
that's what I heard. Yeah.
So it's time for us to win again.
Yeah.
Because 2015-16, they had just got a new cup that year too, and we won it. So
it's good luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of Nipper, he's on now.
Nipper, come back on.
Jerk.
What's up, Nips?
Plans to be on the show and then ditches us for warm weather.
Do you blame him though?
Huh?
You blame him though?
Yes.
It hasn't been that cold this year.
It's only been in the 30s.
Well, it was predicted to be a mild winter up here.
Yeah.
Still warmer in Huntsville though.
Yeah, just this time of the year is what we look forward to because it's hockey season.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. No, I lost what I was going to say. Thanks, guys.
Good. You lose your train of thought as much as Robert down there.
Who?
What?
I got a question for you. If you wasn't playing hockey, what would you be doing?
That's a good question.
All right.
I've always liked coaching, the idea of coaching anyway, and I like training younger kids. Like I do that in the summers, especially with young goalies, like 15, 16, and kind of a really impactful age too. So to help them with their careers and their lifestyle is something I really enjoy doing.
Nipper answered our question. He said, "LOL, I'll come back if Paulie and I can do the next show."
Deal. Come on, I miss you, Nips.
Go.
We definitely have a.
We just to be clear, we really miss Nips, but we're all really excited for it. It's an awesome opportunity and something that he certainly deserves. So.
It says see you next Tuesday, David Nipper. That's what Matt Graham says.
We're going to have the entire team on the show by
Might as well.
this time next week.
Well, I mean, might as well start recording at 5:30 this time, right?
What,
Get it?
what was your major in college?
Marketing.
So have Matt and Joe and Jeremy asked you to help out a little bit with the marketing aspect?
A little bit. I think Graham's trying to train me a little bit in some of the stuff he does, but no, it's they do a great job. They have obviously limited resources and limited staff, so they work really hard.
And especially with Jeremy constantly having to go to cover the whole Detroit area.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, he works really hard.
Yeah,
so we're really lucky to have him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely lucky because otherwise we wouldn't have him bringing attention to the team for being
all the way to Finland, guys.
Okay. Nipper says your major is sideline swap.
Yeah, no, there's Sideline Swap's like a site where you sell old gear and stuff like that. And I made a few sales, so way to make a little extra money here. So
It's marketing.
yeah. Trying to put it to use some way.
Who are your roommates?
I actually live with Jeremy and Alex Strack, defenseman.
So two good people to live with.
Oh yeah, they're both good guys. We've gotten along really well. So
and I know Strack said he wanted to come on the show too. So
yeah, you got to bring him out.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We
have
also
to
want to get our 4-goal
Mike
Mike
Marzullis.
on here because a lot of us remember him when he played for the Falcons.
Oh really?
So,
Okay. He
We're
showed up
gonna
last
have
week.
to talk to management here to get us a better camera and a better setup.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm off work right now.
if we're gonna have the entire team on the show next week.
We need to get Justin back for a cameraman too.
Yeah, getting the camera is also getting the wire, a long enough wire to go.
Yeah.
Right.
I getting the equipment, I'm getting it as quick as I can.
Yeah.
This cost me $1,500 alone.
Talking about that, getting sponsors, we do have actually a job opening right now, guys, for our sales and marketing manager. So we do have it on our Facebook page right now as an opening. If anybody has experience, if anybody's interested in getting the Main Street Prowlers and the Port Huron Prowlers name out, please contact us right away. It is an unpaid internship right now, but once we get this going, it will move up into a more real job. So please contact us right away.
Yeah, we don't want to go to extreme lengths like we did in Columbus to get the Prowlers name out.
Right.
All right.
Another commercial break time.
We'll be right back after these commercials.
Yeah, the laptop alone.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. Hey. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Border City Paranormal is a professional paranormal team located in the Blue Water area. If you have any uneasy feelings, hear bumps in the night that cannot be explained, or hear rumors about your home or business, please give us a call.
if I'm on here or not.
I mean, you've been trying to kick Rob off for how long now?
I'm still here.
But anyways, welcome back.
With his face coming up by the logo from Big Boys for Gratiot, where we
We
are
need to put a big arrow
today
like
every day, and I'm not even on camera, so it doesn't matter. I might have cut off here.
just wave whenever you want to talk.
It doesn't matter. They can hear my voice.
Yeah.
They don't have to see my face.
Who cares about your opinion anyway?
Why do you think they tuned out last week, though? Hey, everybody tuned on and then saw I wasn't here and tuned out.
Well,
Actually, we had more viewers than normal.
Yeah, then they tuned out.
It's Dave.
anyways, let's take a break from the comedy and
Yeah.
Wait, we're supposed to take breaks from comedy on this show?
well, ideally yes, but I sometimes want to be a legitimate show.
So, Crystal, where's all the questions you normally ask?
Chris left them at home.
I think I know that reasoning. I'm not going to say. No. Anyways, let's get back to the real reason why we're here. Paulin, who is one of our best goalies that we've seen, especially since McWhinney,
Who cared more about his eyebrows? Oh, wait. McWhinney played half his season and got the glory of winning the cup, but he didn't even do the work that year. Except
It was all to Cristofaro, essentially.
No, I thought
He got,
DeCristofaro was the next season.
No,
No, it was
he was
the
our
same
first
season.
season.
Was it?
Yeah.
They had to put him out and put McWeeny in for the rest of the series.
Who are the toughest goalies in the league? Where do you rank?
Wait, toughest?
Toughest goalies in the league.
Oh.
It's hard to say,
he ranks
Chubbs.
number one.
I'd like to think I'm fairly tough, but I guess that's up for everyone else to decide, you know.
So now, on our next, line brawl, you're going to join in then?
You know, I did fight my first year, and I would definitely not mind fighting again if the opportunity. Can't really look for it as a goalie, but if the opportunity presents itself, I wouldn't mind.
So, which goalie do you want to fight against?
Oh. I don't know if there's any guy in particular. If I have to stand up for the boys, that's whoever that is. You know, if a goalie's going after one of our players, I can't really let a player fight the goalie. So in that scenario, that would be the guy I'd fight.
So you're not going to call out any particular goalie?
That's not really my style.
Right.
Speaking of goalie fights, did you see the one Saturday?
I did.
Mike Smith and Cam Talbot?
Mike Smith's a pretty tough guy.
Yeah, I love watching the replay when Smith gets ready to fight. He kind of javelin throws a stick and then gloves are off like, whoa.
Yeah.
He was ready.
He looked like he knew what he was doing, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he just flicked his wrist and the gloves were flying. And it's like
There's a little magic in those hands.
Well, you wonder how come he has his catcher so loose. when you see other guys have to get a strap off and stuff.
Yeah, he was ready.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be when it's Calgary versus Edmonton.
Yeah.
The first year it was Jonah Imu, Curtis Martineau, DeCristofaro did most of the work, then McWhinney and Kinsella.
I don't remember that name though.
He played 2 games.
They got rid of him after the playoffs.
Well, he played 2 games, had a .769 save percentage and 8.08 goals against.
That was probably the first 2 games of the season, and one of those games was probably they had the lead, and then they lost the lead because they had the lead like 9-5 something before the third period, and they lost the lead. Wow. That was a Sunday game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
Sunday
it was.
game.
It was a Berlin. Yeah,
That was one of those.
Berlin
games,
wasn't in the first season.
That was one of those games I was really upset about. Cause I saw that, I looked at it, I said, yeah, we're actually gonna win a game, and then what?
Well,
are you serious?
Martin, he was up in the SPHL most of the season.
Yeah.
He was that season. He was probably the top goalie in the league.
Billy asked, "What's your favorite food to eat before a game?" And hello, everyone.
Hi, Billy.
Hi, Billy. Favorite food. I don't know if I have any one thing. I like to eat oatmeal probably in the mornings. Chicken, probably. Boys know that too. Like on the road, like chicken and rice or chicken breast. I like eating that.
Is that fried, baked, or boiled?
Grilled.
Oh, grilled.
Grilled chicken. Yeah, it's kind of my go-to.
It's healthier than all the ones you just named.
You think I'm a big boy. What you want from me? Huh?
He is a professional athlete, and we're not. So,
Well, there goes my dreams.
yeah. So the guy who's injured.
Wait a minute here. I am a professional athlete. I'm a professional eater.
Thank you. I'm a professional food connoisseur. That's what I am.
And a
you go.
cup thrower.
Yeah, Austin Federley second that one.
Yeah, Fats knows for sure. Yeah, he and Z, they'll help me get some chicken breast on the road too. You know, so.
Hey, Zach will do anything to food. So. I mean, he and Parsons are the ones that did the hot dog review in the locker room.
Yeah. We've seen him do that.
That was actually quite interesting when we saw that.
Yeah,
so.
pretty funny. So,
We have another question coming up.
are you superstitious or just a little stitious? That's a quote from The Office. I don't know if you guys have seen that show, but yeah, so pretty funny quote. But to answer that, no, I'm not very superstitious. I probably was as a little kid, but I don't find that really helps, and especially at this level, a lot of unpredictable scheduling, and you never know, the bus might have some problems, so you can't really be too superstitious. Just roll with the punches and play hard.
So you don't have a pregame routine?
As far as like I the warm ups I do are typically the same, but no, I try to be pretty flexible. So because if one thing goes off, I don't want it to throw me off at all. Just that stuff doesn't matter so much. Just playing hard and playing well, that's the stuff that matters.
So not like us last season. I was shaving my head before every game because we went on that winning streak, and then I didn't shave my head, and you guys lost. Then we went on another big one while I shaved my head again.
Okay. Yeah, I find just playing hard helps more than anything else. So
Mike
try to
needs
do
to shave
that.
his beard next to have a winning streak.
Which Mike?
I shave sideburns. I'm trying not to shave this again. Not for a minute.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'll hold that. I feel like he's gonna kick your ass one of these days.
I'm just gonna throw him off the balcony at McMorrin.
Now
No one's stopping you.
you mentioned,
Go for his phone first.
Now you mentioned
That's only Larson.
Anyway,
That'll get us in the news again.
in other news, phone goes first. Then
Fan throws other fan off in name of getting team in paper.
find out the real reason at 11.
Now you mentioned The Office, the quote from The Office. Is that one of your favorite shows, or is if not, what is your favorite show?
I would say that is my favorite show right now. So my girlfriend watched it twice through. She loved it, and she was trying so hard to get me to watch it. And I was like, I don't want to watch it. It doesn't seem that funny. And then I got hooked. She finally made me watch it, and I'm glad she did. And
Now,
I
question:
love
do
it.
you watch the American Office or the British Office?
The American one. Yeah.
That one is so much better. I
That's,
hate.
yeah. What's
My
that?
stapler.
I love The Office. I have my favorite character, of course. So, who is yours?
I would have to say Michael or Dwight. It would be hard to do it without either of those guys.
Assistant to the.
Yeah, I love that too. Yeah.
Oh God.
And
And the
Chris, you wanted a break from the comedy.
well,
Quick break.
it's
Kara Martin. What gives you the right?
That's my girlfriend. Yeah, that's an Office quote. So that's a good one. She knows I like that one. Yeah,
who do you think you are?
yeah exactly.
Thanks for reminding me of that one.
Oh, this show.
The Michael Scott Foundation.
Still better than whatever Danville's doing.
Oh God.
Copying us. Bias.
Oh God. I love how serious Enzor takes everything. Because I was messing with their goalie the one night, and he knew I was joking, and he was like, the goalie was like, and Enzor just starts going off.
Oh, really?
I'm like,
It wasn't Matt who kicks the nets off, was it?
Kordichuk.
Oh,
No,
Kordichuk.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he makes every save he makes is a big save according to their announcers.
Yeah. Yeah, they like him for sure.
Just a little,
Yeah.
but let's leave that alone. No porn on. Anyways. And
What? Did you get another call from the league about us ragging on teams again, Chris?
Not yet.
nice.
Yeah,
You would have found out first thing when he walked in that door.
I'm pretty sure there'll be something this week after I said about Elmire's stripper logo.
My phone will be
Okay.
blowing up.
All right, who said that?
Kick him off the show. Oh, okay.
This episode took a turn for even the worst.
Okay.
Hey, so it's fun.
So we did have 2 games this weekend.
Yes, we did. They were actually
Both
pretty
against
good.
Mentor.
Yep.
Both wins.
Yeah.
One was a 4-2 win. That was Friday. And then 9-2 on Saturday, where if you look at the box score, it's a Mentor sandwich, where it's Mentor scores the first goal, Prowler score 9, and then Mentor scores 1 late just because the refs decided to feel bad for him.
But that's the same thing that happened on Friday night too.
I'm sorry, guys, but I think Lawrence is a
Started his
little
CPAT.
mad.
You guys got pooped on by Elmira.
We haven't even played Elmira, have we?
Yeah, we played
Yeah, we
him
did.
twice.
He's facing
Oh, okay.
twice. That's
We
okay.
beat him once and we lost once.
Poor Lawrence.
So it's not exactly a pooping on.
Poor,
Yeah.
poor
Depends how you
Lawrence.
define it, I guess.
Yeah. Their fans are special out there. So I'm just gonna say that.
They are special.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the one who said that. Idiot.
If you have anything, call his phone.
Don't search my number.
His name is Michael.
These guys don't have it. Okay, so first start of the game, Mike Morasso.
Yep.
2 goals, 1 assist. Then second start of the game was Bobby Skoll with a goal and an assist. And then Austin Fairley, who has probably either depending on who you ask, the best photo or the worst photo.
What is your thought?
I'd say the best. Yeah. We love it.
Well,
Yeah.
Michael, isn't your phone number 555-1492?
Hello, Jeremy.
So, scoring started at the 18:03 mark of the first period. Even strength, it was Dalton J. from Mike Morasso and Dalton Young. Then at the 4:09 mark of the second period, also at even strength, it was Mike Morasso from Zachary Zolkanich and Dalton J. And then at the 5:55 mark of the second period, Bobby Skoll scored from Matt Graham and Austin Federley. And then Mentor finally got on the board at the 10-minute mark of the second period, so halfway through the game. Richard Pinkowski, who I think caused a few problems on Saturday.
Maybe just a
Yeah.
little
And,
A little bit, yeah.
and that was assisted by Blake Nadia and Alex Morrow. Alexander Morrow.
Who also calls a few
Few
problems.
problems.
too.
Saturday.
Nah. It wasn't like Joe Pace didn't make his first penalty any subtle or anything.
You're standing up for his teammates, so
Yeah.
we love that.
Yeah.
That's he was just giving a little shaking baby syndrome on that one.
And then at the 13:47 mark of the second period, Mike Morasso scored from Bobby Skoll and Austin Federley. And then at the 18:30 mark of the third period, it was Isaiah Crawford for Mentor from Blake Nadia, whatever.
And I do want to make it known after all those goals, none of them were on the power play or shorthanded,
Right.
which is one of the very first this season.
Yeah, it's uncommon for sure.
Yeah.
So it was a penalty-free first period. And
Which is another, like, very first, too.
Yeah.
very rare in the FPHL that you have a penalty-free period.
It is.
Very rare to us prowlers have a penalty-free period.
Right.
Yeah.
So penalty started at the 9:48 mark of the second period when Taylor Becker and Mark Essery decided they had enough of each other and wanted to have a punch-in-the-face contest.
Did he get a game for that?
No,
No, that was-
Not for
that was later in the game that Essery. That was
okay.
at the 30-minute mark.
60-minute mark.
The 20-minute mark of the third period, so the 60-minute mark of the game where you got 5 for spearing and a game misconduct, and I don't know what happened there.
Do you know what happened there? Were you back there or at the time?
On the Saturday night game?
Yeah.
No,
Friday
Friday.
night.
Friday. At the end
The
of the game.
spearing at the end of the game.
You know, a bunch of guys saw it. I didn't see it, but yeah, their guy got feds with a pretty decent spear. So
Well, we figured it happened in the tunnel because of the fact that the ref pointed and then come back to the box because the scorekeepers were still there.
yeah, so they ended up after the game. Yeah, they gave him the suspension. They gave him the 1-game suspension. But yeah, I didn't see it, but a lot of guys did, and it was something they shouldn't have done for sure. So
I mean-
we're just glad Fetz was all right.
I mean, they have to have somebody pick up the slack for the cement head Brody down there. at least the puck wasn't shot at the bench.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's,
So at the 11:31 mark of the second period, it was Yuri Pitsuka who got a minor for high sticking. Then at the 3:11 mark of the third period, Yuri also got a 2-minute minor for interference. 5:53 mark, Zachary Zolkanich 2 for hooking. At the 14:56 mark, Dalton J 2 for
can you talk
tripping.
over there?
Huh? No, that's only with Jonathan Giuliano when I call him Justin 90% of the time. And then at the 19:12 mark, it was Zolkanich again, 2 for tripping. Then we already covered the Essery spearing at the end of the game.
Now the Dalton Jake trip wasn't a trip; it was a guy that
Skated over a stick.
Yeah,
He
and
turned around and skated over a stick.
Yeah.
That's okay. The Summer Olympics are coming up there. Mentor was trying out for the U.S. diving team or Canadian diving team.
I'll tell you, it's for the, figure skating.
That's Winter Olympics. Attendance that night was 1,180.
And our favorite ref that. Scarpace.
Rob S'more?
Yes. Now I'm hungry again.
So is
I do want to cover this before we actually go to break in a couple minutes. Being a goalie and being probably like the most overlooked by the refs, who do you hate the most in the reffing?
Yeah, I haven't had too many problems with the refs this year, and I try to be fairly nice to them most of the time. Hopefully, get a whistle or two. But no, I think they make mistakes just like any of us. But I haven't had any complaints. Like they work hard and they do their job. So I think they've been fine.
So I don't know if it's at any other rink, but in Port Huron, instead of having pegs that drill and that you can stick into the ice and keep the net there, we just have the pegs.
Yeah, it's very noticeable. So
Yeah.
the way the game's played now with goalies, like you have to slide into the post hard,
Right.
and it kind of ruins the flow of the game. It gets the fans upset and the players upset, and the nets come off all the time. So
Right.
they really, that's one thing I would suggest to the league moving forward is to drill the nets.
Yeah.
Most leagues have that, and it would help the quality of the game quite a bit.
We used to have that when did we have it with the Falcons? Because I know we had it with the Ice Hawks.
What's that?
When
drill
you
net.
drill.
It was with the Falcons and the Ice Hawks.
No,
Then-
Falcons got rid of it.
They had it in their first season and got rid of it.
They
Okay.
got rid of it because of the safety issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the kids hit the net and broke his ribs.
Yeah.
It didn't give.
Yeah.
Why don't they just do it like NHL does? Rubber.
Oh,
That's what they had.
that's
That's what they got rid of for this.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
keep the nets on the best.
Yeah.
So, and it gets frustrating. And I know you guys, like I hear you guys in the crowd too, especially when the other team's goalie knocks that net off. And a lot of times it's by accident, but
Yeah,
I
but
mean, you
the other
touch the
night-
nets.
The
There-
other
it
night,
moves.
you
Like
could clearly
5
see
times
him.
in a
There-
row.
there's-
He was lifting it with his skate.
Yeah,
There's
it's
been-
and if the pegs were good enough, you wouldn't be able to do that
Right.
anyway.
Yeah.
So that's just something they should fix moving forward. I think.
There's been games a lot of games recently where it's like 5-6 times in a period that the net comes off. And
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, how is that even possible?
We used to have a goalie that was good for that. And you could tell he was deliberately.
Well, we weren't going to announce names, but before we actually go to break, I do want to say that really said good answer, Chris, referring to his picture.
Yeah.
So
You got it, Fats.
I did say depending on who you are. I mean, there's probably fans around the league that don't like it.
Yeah, that's how fans are, though.
Yeah.
They like their own team. They don't like the other team.
Right.
All right.
There might be players around the league that don't like it.
Well, I've always,
I
defend
find
my
it.
team if they need to be defended. But unfortunately, if they do something stupid, you gotta.
Gotta be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No.
like-
So we'll cover the second mentor game after these commercial breaks.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got to be all elite wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. Hey. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Border City Paranormal is a professional paranormal team located in the Blue Water area. If you have any uneasy feelings, hear bumps in the night that cannot be explained, or hear rumors about your home or business, please give us a call.
Of the games so far?
Yes. Well, they've lost these three to Danbury, so that's a good thing.
Right.
It brings them back to reality and what they actually need to play on. So,
Well, they're getting into the meat of their schedule where they actually have to play some real teams.
Exactly.
Yes. Sorry, Battle Creek, if you're watching, but
You know, but that goes for any team. You know, with
it's
an easy
getting
schedule in the
better
beginning.
each game as
And
long
then
as they're not too good this
It
weekend.
gets harder because
Right.
you get so used to playing that easy team.
Yeah, it's a tough adjustment for sure.
You,
you go up against the top team in the Eastern Division.
Yep.
So, second mentor game, like I said before, 9-2 win. This one featured a special celebrity player, the Disco Cowboy from Ding Dong, Texas. Which I had to look up on the map. There's actually a Ding Dong, Texas.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
That's weird.
I think, either near Dallas or near Houston, one of those.
Okay.
Now you're making me look.
Yeah, go to maps and type in Ding Dong, Texas. There's a Ding Dong, Texas.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Ding Dong.
Yeah, right. Oh no, that's a studio.
Wow.
Well,
Wow. An unincorporated community in Central Texas.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm afraid in Texas right now. You
It's
should've
8
told
miles.
me that.
It's 8 miles south of Killen.
Yeah.
I'll be
come on-
down there.
Come on,
Told
now.
ya.
Think about it though. What's the difference of that and us having a Hell, Michigan?
We have a.
I mean,
also have
hell
Christmas.
is legitimately.
We also have Paradise and Bath.
I mean,
Yeah, we have Paradise, Michigan.
I
up
mean,
in the
we
East.
have.
My
we have
point
legit,
is
we have
you know,
legit
when
cities.
people say when hell freezes over, it freezes over every winter here in Michigan.
Right.
You know,
Right.
There you go.
Well, there's some names over in Europe that are little. They're also kind of on that area, and can't really say them on this show
yeah.
because we want to keep it somewhat family friendly.
I think we threw that out the window on the first episode, dude.
Anyway, so first star of the game, once again, Mike Morasso, who had 4 goals.
So he's doing really well.
Then Austin Fairley was second star with 2 goals, and then Bobby Skoll was third star with 2 goals and an assist. So basically the same 3 stars, just
Different order.
different order except for the first star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, it was those 3 shows plus another one, plus another goal got added in.
Yeah.
Right. So Mentor opened the scoring in this game at the 6:18 mark of the first period. It was Stephen Fowler from Joseph Keenan and Declan Conway. And then
The floodgates open.
the floodgates opened and
Yes.
the Fowlers scored 9 straight goals.
First one was a power play, though.
Yep, at the 18:13 mark on the power play, Bobby Skoll from Matt Graham and Justin Portillo. And that's how I always screw up Jonathan Giuliano's, because I always see Justin Portillo's name before his. And just,
Literally always.
yeah. Then at the 1:08 mark of the second period, it was Austin Fairley from Matt Graham and Bobby Skoll. Then at the 2:07 mark, it was Mike Morasso from Dalton J and Zachary Zelkanich. At the 5:51 mark, shorthanded, Justin Portillo unassisted.
That was actually one of the breakaways that he had. And
Yeah.
it was one of the most beautiful goals that he himself had. Because he, as if I remember, he put it just over the shoulder of the goalie.
That one was 5-0.
Oh, 5-0.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
yeah, that one.
And I believe
That was also
Outstanding
the one
play.
that pulled Mentor starting goalie.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. Yeah, we
That-
kind of
that-
came out hot there in the second.
that was the one where Frankie McClendon was putting that.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
But she didn't do no better.
Yeah, he gave up 5.
Sorry, Frankie.
And then at the
No,
third,
you're not.
we're not sorry for calling you Frankie. And then at the 13:22 mark of the second period on the power play, it was Bobby Skoll from Matt Graham and Larry Vartinen, and I always screw up his last name. I
It's
always
a tough
do.
one.
Then at the 17:22 mark of the second period, even strength, it was Mike Morasso from Dalton J and Zachary Zelkanich. At the 7:50 mark of the third period on the power play with his hat trick goal, it was Mike Marosso from Jonathan Giuliano and Dalton J.
Are you sure it's not Justin?
You got it right.
It says Jonathan. At the 13:13 mark, shorthanded, it was Austin Federley unassisted. Then at the 18:39 mark of the third period, at even strength, it was Mike Marosso with his fourth of the game for Matt Graham. And then the other slice of bread for Mentor. At the 19:59 mark on the power play, it was Alexander Morrow from Jackson Tucker and Alfonso Diaz.
And it,
A lot of penalties.
Yeah, we had a few more penalties this night.
Okay. So, a Mentor player took 2 for slashing. I'm not even going to try. I'm really not.
Desmitre Daniluk.
Yeah.
Is that Russian?
Yes.
Then Thomas Stewart Dane got a double minor for high sticking, which I believe was originally called
2 minutes.
2-minute minor, and
Yeah.
then the ref changed it afterward.
Who was the bloody up person?
Giuliano.
Okay.
Yeah, Giuliano was bleeding pretty good, so yeah, they changed it.
And then those were the only 2 penalties of the first period. Then at the 2:49 mark of the second period, Joe Pace took his subtle roughing penalty where he would. I don't know which player he went after.
I
I think he went after 5, I think.
think it was number 10, actually.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say it was 10. Yeah, he had a big hit on Dalton Young, and Joe, went to the defense of Younger, so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely a good
Oh, yeah.
good
Yeah.
player.
And then at the 5:02 mark, Joe Pace took another roughing penalty, and that one was in front of the bench.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
he
he tried to
tried
take the guy's
to-
head off.
Yeah.
Basically, Joe.
Was that 10 or was that?
That might have been Pinkowski.
Pinkowski.
I think,
Yeah. Pinkowski caused some trouble this game.
So basically, Joe got a penalty, went in the box, served his minor,
Came out,
back
yeah.
out, got another penalty, and served his minor again.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll make a comment after his next penalty.
And then at the 11:59 mark of the second period, Joseph Keenan shot the puck out of the off the playing surface and into the crowd and got 2 minutes for a delay of game. Still, I think it's a terrible penalty, but rules are rules.
Yeah.
Then at the 18:06 mark, once again, making his way to see Betty Vargo was Joe Pace.
It's funny because after he got out of the penalty box, which was the third period by this time, he turns to the ref right before he gets to the and she's like, and it's just like, it's not doing anything wrong here, just go away. But then again, he's that kind of funny man on the ice.
yeah.
I mean,
It's a good show.
we saw when Federley got into his fight with the whoever it was from Columbus, where Joe had his chin strap on, Don, and was getting the crowd all pumped up before the start of the second period.
Which, Austin, if you're still on, we need to seriously have you back on to talk about that fight.
Flyweight champion of the FPHL. Then at the 2:40 mark, it was Richard Pinkowski and Tyler Becker having a little dance and falling to the ice and getting 2 each for roughing.
It was the tackle before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, Becker kind of went after him.
He did, yeah.
Stopped him at the goal line.
And that was the start of everybody going after Pinkowski.
Yeah. So the reason behind that is that they were doing some things and playing a little chippy. So typically when a guy does something like that, they have to answer. So we wanted to fight Pinkowski or Morrow one time, and if they answered, it would have been over. But they wouldn't drop the mitts and they kept playing pretty chippy. So
In other words, they ran. Just say they ran.
yeah.
Skedaddle.
I mean, if you want to play that kind of hockey, you got to answer the ball every
And
now
that's
and
what, actually that's what we were saying up in the East Uppers. You guys are
We want someone
asking for it, but you don't want to
We
stand
want
up.
someone to run behind the bench and tell Pinkowski a few choice words, but none of us
But sadly, that's how Mentor
I mean,
was.
if they want to play that way, that's fine. But again, they got to answer every now and again. So
Yeah.
especially in front of our crowd and have a fight there in the third. So, but they didn't. So
And
that's
then
what happened.
At the 422 mark, it was Larry who got 2 for interference. Then at the 728 mark, Declan Conway got 2 for holding. Was that interference call? That was the dive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
By Crawford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
little weak. Yeah.
We up in the East Uppers, we're kind of hollering at the ref about that one.
Yeah.
We heard a little bit of booze coming from that one. But
Yeah, I mean, it was obvious to us that Larry didn't really do anything wrong, and the guy kind of dove to the ice.
He was
Once
trying out for the
again,
Olympic
trying out
team.
for the Olympic team. Then at the 11:28 mark, Alex Gregorich had 2 for slashing, 2 for roughing because he went after Pinkowski.
Yep.
Because Pinkowski wouldn't drop the gloves.
Yeah.
And then at the 5:15 mark, Tyler
Tyler.
Becker.
if it's not Jonathan or
I
Justin,
know. I always screw up a name somehow. Tyler Becker once again went after Pinkowski, got 2 for roughing, and the ref sent him to the dressing room and gave him a 10.
Yeah.
And then at the 9:25 mark, Parsons got 2 for roughing. I forget who he was going after, but I think it was behind.
I think it was Morrow.
Yeah,
That was Morrow.
one of them.
Yeah.
It was behind Mentor's net.
Yeah.
After the whistle, kind of came in and had a little scrum going on back there.
and it's, there was a few people that actually could have gone, especially just from our team too. So,
But once again, it was ref by our
Us.
2 favorite refs, Pulch and Scarpace.
we have a few choice words for both of them, but
And the attendance that night was 1,072, which I think they may have changed that from announced to 1,076 or something.
It was 1,176, and they changed.
No, it was. I only saw 1,000. I thought I saw 1,076, but it's not like a couple weeks ago where they announced like 1,180 or whatever it was, and then changed it on the website.
Not to mention both nights. One was SMR night, Friday night, and Saturday night was Kids in Distress.
Yep.
So
that's actually from what I hear, they actually got a lot of donations. for
Yeah,
that.
that was huge, and we're really grateful for the fans coming out and showing support and bringing your stuff. So it was awesome to see.
And definitely well planned and well enacted too. So.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it held up a few people at the entrance, but
It was worth it.
yeah,
for
it was.
sure.
helping the kids
It's always
out.
worth
It's,
it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, who can seriously complain about giving kids the stuff they need in life?
Yeah.
So, especially with how weird this winter has been, you don't really know when you're gonna need that
Yeah, 'cause
good
look-
coat.
Right. I mean,
Well, look what they're calling for.
I mean-
Wednesday night. You know.
Exactly.
yesterday and Sunday it was in the 40s
Yeah.
here.
So, but it's
The other day it was 47.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
So, previewing the upcoming games, we got Friday, Saturday. Prowlers are over in Battle Creek to play the one-win Rumblebees,
Saturday night is their Star Wars night.
Yep.
and I believe they're auctioning off jerseys if you want.
Rumor has it is that they're actually going as low as $60 or $75, and
Well, any money for them is good.
yeah,
When you're averaging 300 fans a night
right, and it's
in a rink that some players, according to the survey, feel isn't suitable for pro hockey.
that's
We won't ask the player. We don't want him to get in trouble with the league.
but no, you can also put in proxy bids, and it's $7 for shipping for the jersey. So it's $7 for shipping a jersey out is actually pretty cheap if you do one. And the jerseys, if I pull it up, are actually for being a Battle Creek Rumble Bees jersey, which they're known for their white, yellow jerseys, they're actually pretty decent.
So we'll start with Mike Gremmett on a prediction for Friday.
Friday, considering the games in Battle Creek, I say 6-2 Prowlers.
Okay, Robert?
Who's usually gets the most right out of you guys?
We're usually all wrong.
Lately, I had to say lately, Mike.
He got
me
it
and Mike.
right Friday night.
Oh yeah.
We got.
Oh yeah.
4-0 Friday.
Before we go on, Robert, can you show them the jersey that's going up for auction on Saturday?
A little closer.
A little bit.
Right there.
Yeah,
They
that
should-
jersey. It's
They should keep that as their primary jersey for the rest of the season. It's better than what they're wearing now.
It's not quite as loud.
Right.
I say 4-0 Friday for us.
so.
I mean, when the what was it, like a week or so ago when we played them at home, when you guys wore the red jerseys for the first time, I loved the jersey, hated them with Battle Creek on the ice. It was just
Classy. Classy was the word.
it was kind of bad.
You got the rest needed to wear green.
Your turn, Chris.
Friday night is gonna be another 8-2 win. So
Hope you guys are right.
let's go with you. Heard next.
I'll go 6-1. Gotta give Battle Creek a goal.
I'm gonna go for a shutout. 7-0.
Empty netter. And
Inside joke there.
And then he gets his prediction in there.
Oh, you want me to predict?
We always have the player when they're on prediction.
I don't know if I'm a big prediction guy. I hope we win.
depends if you started out, right?
No matter who starts, I'd like to win. So I don't know. I'll give us 6-0. How's that?
Okay.
Anyone say that yet? No.
No.
Okay.
We had
7-0.
7-0, 8-0.
We even allow you to match somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That don't matter if you think somebody's prediction
I mean,
is correct.
you can turn this to the price right if you want to. That's your choice.
I want that.
Okay. Then Saturday, we'll go 5-1.
I'm gonna say 6-0 Saturday.
I still think they're getting 2 goals, but I think it'll be an 8-2 matchup on Saturday.
So you're going for my Friday night matchup.
Yeah.
I say 5-1.
I'm going with 5-1 too. The Battle Creek's going to step up their game on Star Wars night. So
I'll go 7-0.
gotta take away.
Stick with the goalies here.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, 3 p.m. at McMorran Arena, it's Elmira's visiting the Prowlers.
The revenge tour.
So I'll go 3-2 Prowlers in that game. It's going to be a lot closer than Battle Creek.
It's a good score.
I agree
Yeah.
to that. I'm gonna say 4-2.
Okay, Elmira. Now, I know I ragged on you guys the last time I played Elmira. I said, no, this is Elmira. They're not going to win. And they did. They won Saturday night. But my prediction is still with the Prowlers. Since we're at home, it'll be 5-2.
4-3 us.
That's a good score too.
Open netter.
3-2 empty netter.
Top
That's tough. I'll go 2-0.
Okay.
Ooh,
Stay with the
close
goalies
game.
again.
You can't go get
No, the
Oh.
one game
I
that
just
we
need
had,
that.
on one episode that we have Jeff Blum on, Steve Shannon was on commenting.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
he's a GM for the Detroit Dragons.
Yes, and he was like, the Prowlers are gonna win 3-2 with empty netter.
No. Yeah.
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 I don't think that's
it
been done
was.
too many times.
Well,
Wasn't that the one I was sick? Yeah. It
Yeah.
Was.
Yeah.
well, it's happened before where you score an empty netter, then the other team scores, so it's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Andrew McLean, who's from Port Huron, who's currently plays for the Niagara Ice Dogs in the OHL. He had a game where he was pulled, but he gave up one goal. He was pulled. The other team scored 2 empty net goals, and then Niagara scored. So the final was 3-1.
Okay.
So I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
Only other time I see that is like during the tournament. A team has to
Yeah.
either tie or win.
That's when it gets interesting too.
Yeah.
They must get those points,
Right.
or they're out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and at least we don't have the shootout before the game anymore.
After these next commercial breaks, we will have our standings.
Yep.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. We got the beat. Oh, Elite Wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. I thought that one was good.
Border City Paranormal is a professional paranormal team located in the Blue Water area. If you have any uneasy feelings, hear bumps in the night that cannot be explained, or hear rumors about your home or business, please give us a call.
Warren.
Quite a bit. Yeah. I don't know how they did the schedule. Honestly, I think it was random.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Main Street Prowlers
And-
here on the broadcast. We lost Damon, who I think had to pay his bill.
Just for a second.
So standings, they only have the Western Division up, but that's probably because I won.
I have the Eastern up here.
Here we go. Eastern Division. It's the Danbury Hat Tricks are leading at 22-9-0-2-2, followed by Watertown at 19-13-0-2-2. Elmira's third at 17-12-0-2-3. Mentor 14-19-0-0-3. And then Delaware is 8-24. And then in the Western Division, congratulations Carolina, Danville, Port Huron, and Columbus. You have all made the playoffs. I think we've said that for the past since the season started.
Yeah.
Carolina is sitting on top at 25-5-0-2-2. Well, one's a tie, so you can't really.
All right.
Then Danville is second at 20, 11, 1, and 3. And Port Huron, we're 17, 11, 4, and 0, which means every time we go to overtime,
We win.
we win. Now that we've said that,
Don't
we'll lose.
It's your fault, dude.
Well, yeah, I'll take the blame for it. Then Columbus is fourth at 11, 17, 4, and 1. And Battle Creek, 133, 0, and 1.
Hey, at least they got their 4th point, though.
Yep, against Watertown.
Yes.
So now 7 teams can raise their hand whenever we ask if you have given up a point to Battle Creek. And then we'll go goal differential because this is amazing.
Oh, my God.
So Danbury is plus 43, Watertown's plus 21, Elmira's plus 19, Mentors minus 1 after this weekend. They should have been minus 2, but we got that late goal. And then Delaware's minus 49, and then Carolina's plus 86, Danville's plus 29, Port Huron's plus 23, Columbus is minus 2, and Battle Creek is minus 160.
The interesting thing is Battle Creek is now tied with us in penalty minutes now at 5:46.
Yep.
So, congrats
Which
to
is-
them on that one.
And no surprise, the commissioner/owner's team is the least penalized team at 517 penalty minutes all season. It's okay. The Red Wings also have a terrible goal differential.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, they ain't going nowhere this
They're in the
year.
Eastern, you know. Yeah. The Wings goal differential is minus 96. Next closest is New Jersey, and they're minus 48.
Well, at least
Tough
they're
season for
better.
them.
Yeah. Well,
But they had a lot of years on top too, so
Nobody
we're
can
going
really
for the
touch
number
the
one
20.
overall pick, and we'll end up fourth, and Chicago will somehow jump us because Chicago.
So remember, this Saturday's game is at 3 p.m., I believe.
Sunday.
Sunday, yes.
at 3.
Sunday.
The,
Don't listen to me. Listen to everybody else.
the game's Friday and Saturday. If you show up to the rink at 3 p.m. on Saturday, don't expect the Prowlers to
Until
be
2
even.
o'clock Sunday.
Yeah. Well, actually, you could probably get in. There might be some men's leagues playing. Don't expect Prowlers hockey for another 24 hours.
yeah.
Don't listen to Chris. Listen
Sunday.
to this, Chris, not that Chris.
But Sunday is an early game. Remember that.
Yeah.
So don't expect a 7:30 start at all.
Except on Friday and Saturday over in Battle Creek, which you can watch on Battle Creek's YouTube page, or
You can go support them.
Not that far away.
It's only 3 hours.
True. Or if you can't make either game and can't watch it, but have access to internet, you could listen to Jeremy Skiba or Brandon.
Brady.
Braden?
Brady. Yeah.
Brady. Called the game on the Prowlers MixLR channel.
And before Danon gets a little bit too eager,
Hello.
talk about Jeremy Skiba. When we hit 500 likes, we will give that puck away. It is signed by Jeremy. It is a Columbus puck where he did e-bug at. So,
And called the game from the bench as the emergency backup.
Pretty sure that's the
goalie.
first time that's been done. So
yeah.
Yeah, I keep saying it's not the first time a broadcast has happened from the bench, but it's the first time a broadcast has happened from the bench. From a backup goalie.
yep.
What are you doing?
He's a little bit bored.
Dayton's gone insane. He's behind the camera moving it around.
Someone has to be a cameraman now, right?
Right.
Since my kid didn't show up,
Yeah.
Well, that's your fault.
no, he had to go spend time with his grandma.
No, that's Grandma's fault then.
But
Nope, he we made a deal if he moved back to Portland, and he needs to start spending time with her too.
So that's a good thing.
Maybe Grandma can come to the show next week.
She would.
Remember, next week is going to be at 6:30 again. 6:30 p.m. in the next episode. On Tuesday here at Big Boy.
And Fort Gratiot.
Yes, at Fort Gratiot. I don't know why I keep on forgetting that.
And Chris, what kind of specials do they have?
Right now they're running the throwback double cheeseburger combo. They also have the olive burger, which is $9.49 for the combo, which is actually pretty good to have.
Hey Rob, what'd you think of your chicken and waffles tonight?
That was good. I liked it.
Yeah, they have other good menu items too. It's actually
Buffalo chicken strips are really good.
For it being 8:10 p.m. There's a decent crowd here right now.
Yeah, not to mention I wasn't a fan of Big Boys beforehand, but I'm a bigger fan now since I returned coming back to Big Boys.
Yay!
Yep, I got me some buffalo chicken strips to go home.
And
Yummy.
I'm getting some
And if you mention the name Port Huron Prowlers, you get 0% off.
I do have one final question from Jeremy Skiba to end the episode.
Who is your favorite goaltending partner?
Oh, that's easy. You, Skiba.
Thank you, Skiba, for that question.
No, in reality, who is it?
That's a big joke between me and Jeremy now. So, yeah, I told him he's my favorite, so we're going to stick with that.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And
Jeremy Skiba, best emergency backup goalie in the league.
100%, yeah.
Next week, we also will have Kyle Bailey on, who runs the Kyle Bailey Foundation. He just did that huge bike ride from the bridge to bridge, the Mackinac Bridge to the Blue Water Bridge.
Hey, I don't want to go to the Ambassador Bridge.
He is a lung transplant recipient, I believe. It's lung, I believe. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, Kyle, but he's also putting on the promotion that's on for February 14th, which is the Kyle Bailey Foundation night, and they'll have the special jerseys that night too. As
It's also Valentine's Day.
yes, as
So, Valentine's Day, Prowlers game, great date night.
exactly.
For
And
those
then-
of you who happen to have somebody as a
I'll be
partner in your
working.
life,
How
I
dare
will
you.
also be working, so it doesn't.
All right.
I'll be there.
And then
I'll be there, though.
Saturday night is Casey's Kids Zone night as well as
We're talking about the 14th and 15th, not
Yes.
this weekend.
the 15th is the Casey's Kids Zone night as well as Faith and Family. So everybody be on their best behavior, even us.
I mean,
So-
we can't do our chant from.
Yes,
no,
we
no,
can
no,
do.
No, no, no. We can still do our chant because even my church didn't hear that we did that chant. You know.
We might just not be able to call him
Your
Jackwagon.
kids
They were laughing.
Here. It's not our fault.
Maybe that night we can get a few more people to join us and yelling at the goalie and chanting the goalie's name. Maybe we can.
Well, we need to try and get a bunch of people over to the East Upper Rowdy area because Joe said he'll help us get T-shirts made as East Upper Rowdies if we can make
That'd
it
be
worth
awesome.
it.
Yeah.
We gotta make it worth it though, because like you said, it's not cost effective for him.
So we're
Right.
so we're taking
But-
anybody for East Upper. If anybody wants to come on and join East Upper, come on.
Well, it's
You
fun.
don't have to put in an application, I swear.
yeah.
Yeah, just come sit with us.
If you
we
want
asked
to
them
have the
this summer
possibility
about
of having a specialized Prowler shirt, please come on, join us. Join in on the chance. We want players like Chris to be more energized for us.
Or be like Friday, dancing like us.
Yeah, and Friday night we were just having a blast.
With disco, yeah.
Maybe we should get Disco back for a few more games this year. Just as a fan.
Thank you guys, though. And
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
And-
Appreciate it.
definitely a pleasure having you on.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
putting up with all our BS. It was definitely a pleasure having you on, and thank you for coming
Yeah,
on.
appreciate it.
Sorry you had to sit next to Shaggy there.
I,
So wait, where's Scooby?
Right there.
Ruh-roh. See you guys later.